Hi, I'm Alice Hong. I'm from San Diego, California, and during UCLA Anderson's Global Access Program, my team and I worked with a New Zealand-based dairy company called Westland Milk Products to evaluate the marketability and market entry feasibility of an emerging product called ghee into the U.S. So ghee is a derivative of clarified butter, and if you would have asked me at the start of Gap, I would not have even known that much about it. Um, but the exciting part of doing Gap was being able to work with the company executives throughout the 6 month process to work with them to get to know the product first, develop hypotheses, and then go out into the field and conduct market research, do interviews, send out surveys, and things like that. And then once we got that data, our team worked with Westland to evaluate, is this a financially viable opportunity? And if so, are there other benefits of bringing this product into the US? And in looking at that holistically, um, we were able to come to a conclusion of a go or no go decision. And for our team, it was a go. And once we had figured that part out, we developed a market entry business plan. And then we're able to present that to our executives. So I've been able to apply what I learned during UCLA Anderson's Global Access Program by building effective communication skills and also becoming a more empathetic team leader and team member. In terms of effective communication, for my experience in particular, my career has always been in support of the Department of Defense. I was a Navy veteran who transitioned into DoD program management. And so that was really the only sort of bubble of lingo and culture that I was familiar with. And through GAP, it really challenged my ability to communicate cross functionally within our very diverse GAP team, but also work with company executives out in New Zealand and be able to strategize intelligently with them. Um, and the other thing we did was also communicate with our faculty advisor, express any sort of changes, concerns, issues of our plan. And in doing so, throughout this 2 quarter, 6 month process, I felt that I'd really built up those skills in communication that have helped me in my work, in working in DoD program management. The other thing was becoming an empathetic team leader. As I had mentioned, our team was so diverse, and of the five of us, none of us worked in consumer packaged goods, let alone the food industry. Um, we had an engineer in technology, a banking specialist, a finance specialist in the gaming industry, and another military, active duty military. And so um, that in itself, as well as the fact that we were all fembas and still working in our day jobs, really required a level of understanding beyond just the work that we were trying to accomplish through GAP. It was more important to really actually learn about our teammates and our team members and see what was going on in their work life, or also maybe their personal life. And being able to get to know our team beyond just the work environment, I think really helped us stay together throughout GAP, and be able to accomplish what we did. UCLA Anderson's Global Access Program was meaningful to me because not only did I feel like I built upon my collaboration skills to get assignments together and deliverables turned in, because deliverables and things like that will always be there. It was more just about the connections that I made over this 6 month journey. For example, I really got out of my comfort zone and traveled to a grocery shop conference in Las Vegas by myself, and was able to interview one on one dozens of subject matter experts. And while getting to support the project, I also just got to know these interviewees on a more personal level, just little tidbits about their lives, and found that really enriching. Um, I also randomly ran into a UCLA Anderson alum from the class of 95, uh, super randomly in the lunch line. And found that just to show that connections really are everywhere. And so at the end of it, Gap really challenged me academically, to combine everything I learned from strategy, operations, and finance. But um, I found the most meaning out of being able to just work with people I would have otherwise never worked with, or have met in my life. And so I'm just glad and thankful to have been able to share this experience with the people my classmates who I now call friends.